It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is episode 138. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hi, hello, Tracey.
Hi, we're here to talk about The Other Way Season 3, Episode 3. But before we get into the episode, I just want to let you guys know that we have amazing bonus content over at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Also, if you would like the podcast as soon as the show airs, a day after, usually 2 days after, make sure you go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast and join our elite level, which is where you get the podcast way before everyone else.
Where you get all the meat.
That's where you get the meat. It's really the meat store.
That's where you get the mots.
That is where you get all the stuff. I am happy to be in The Other Way. I thought I was going to be very bored by Jenny and Sumi. I am thrilled with them.
The thing is, this was a very good episode for Jenny and Sumi. I thought I would be very unhappy as well watching The Other Way, but I don't hate it. I'm not hating watching this. It's better than whatever Happily Ever After was last season.
For sure. So actually, let's hit the ground running with Jenny and Sumi.
I'm running.
So the B-roll is that they're making naan.
I love naan. Yeah.
At least it's not stray dogs this time.
Right. Or like, monkeys on cars.
Right. Eating fish.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, good. That sounds good.
So, they open up. Sumi is chanting Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. He's teaching her the chant.
See, this is cute. And this is how you see they actually really do like each other.
Yeah, well, because you wouldn't let anyone chant to you that you weren't in love with.
No, but like they're holding hands, they're smiling at each other. It was a very cute moment.
Okay. I have decided something.
Yeah.
I would like, when I start my religion, I would like people to chant Tracey Carnazzo, Trixie Tuzini.
That's hard. That's hard.
I mean, are you devoted?
Lower your name. Lower it.
Lower it?
Lower it. Make it smaller.
C.
Tracy. Krishna, Tracy.
No,
Tracy.
no Krishna.
Okay.
Tracy. Carnazzo.
Trixie Tuzini. Trixie, Tracy.
Zini. Yes.
Oh, you want it drawn out. Okay.
I want a song.
Okay.
So they go to the ISKCON temple.
It looks so nice.
It looked so cool. It was like a
really
performance.
I love it.
I like the outfits.
I like the outfits. I love the washing the feet before going in too.
Love the washing the feet. I wish that there was some kind of exfoliation though.
I mean, listen, I wish there was a moat around my house that people could bathe in before they come
Okay, but
in
also
too.
they're all going in the same little foot bath. Someone's going to get a fungus.
Maybe it drains and then refills.
And sterilizes. The only way that you can sterilize a foot bath is if it's stainless steel and you bleach it.
Maybe they bleach it.
Is it stainless steel?
No.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen because it's porous.
Maybe it gets absorbed. Maybe the bleach absorbs into the pores.
No, so does the bacteria. Listen, I get pedicures, Noelle.
Oh, no. Listen, I get it. But like, I like the idea of it.
Someone's going to get a wart.
Someone's going to get athlete's foot.
A wart, athlete's foot, and a fungus.
Ew, warts. I have that thing on my finger. It very much hurts.
Okay, it's not a wart. It's a bug bite.
Okay, or that.
Yeah, that is what's happening.
Okay.
You're going to get a bug bite on your foot if you go in this foot bath.
Okay, I don't want that.
Well, he wants her to go in alone because he's like, you have to go in alone so that I don't influence you. I'm going to tell you that every time we go somewhere I don't want to go.
But honestly, maybe that's a good idea. You influence me a little too much.
Okay, next time we have to go drop off Amazon returns to the UPS store. I'm going to be like, you know what, Noelle? I think you should go in alone.
I think you did that to me last time with Staples.
I did. You should go in alone. I don't want to influence you to buy any extra stationery.
It's true.
I think you should go to the motor vehicle alone, the DMV.
Oh, yuck.
I don't want to influence you to get an extra driver's license.
Oh, thank you for not influencing me for that.
Yes. So there's also no masks inside. No one's got the mask and they're chanting, which is spreading germs like crazy.
I know. It's pretty crazy. It's like you forget what's going on.
It's a big chant. The chanting is really like just putting COVID into the air.
Yeah, they're putting Krishna and COVID in the air.
So they have these beads. There's 108 beads.
It's like their version of a rosary bead.
Exactly.
Right.
But they're chanting and she doesn't know the lyrics.
I think here's the thing. She knew it was to me. So I think she just like,
Okay, but not
nervous.
108 times.
You have to really
They switch it
know
up.
something. I know. You have to really, that's the thing. They switch it up on you. It's like Krishna, Hari, Krishna.
Krishna, Tracey Carnazzo.
Trixie.
They should give her the lyrics printed out.
I guess. I don't know. I just think after a while you get used to it. It does. I could see where it would be like relaxing.
We could try it if you want.
I don't want to chant your name for 108 times.
How do you know I was going to make you do my name?
What were you going to make me say?
Hare Krishna.
Hershey bar.
Hershey bar cheese. Hershey bar cheese.
Hershey bar Pepsi.
Well, I'm glad that we know now what you worship.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So she finishes and she goes, my throat is so dry.
Yeah, of course.
And she goes, they go, how do you feel? And she goes, I feel the vibration. And they're like, yes, that is Hare Krishna.
He's inside of you.
Okay. I think it's more you were yelling and singing for 108 beads.
How long do you think that took? That's what I was wondering. I feel like that must have taken a long ass time.
Yeah, but how many Haris on each bead?
It's the full chant on each bead.
How long's the chant?
I don't know, 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds.
Okay, so let's do the math, Noelle.
I can't.
I'm going to.
My brain doesn't work that way.
All right. Well, I have a calculator on my telephone.
Oh, I don't have that.
All right, so 15 seconds.
Android.
I know. Times 108. That's 1,600 seconds. Divided by 60. It's 27 minutes.
I mean, that's a long time to chant straight through.
It's like singing November Rain 4 times.
Well, that's actually true. Watching the video twice.
It's one episode of Friends, barely.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You could chant the whole episode of Friends.
I could see where it would clear your mind because you can't think about anything else at the time.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't know the lyrics.
You got to keep up.
You got to think about your Harrys and your Krishnas and your Ramas. Who's Rama?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
The ladies are very nice.
Super nice. They're also trying to get her to join a cult.
No, I know. They're so nice. They're so pretty. I just feel like, but I also feel like, of course, it was set up because one of them was sitting on 2 cushions and she happened to have one for Jenny.
Oh,
yeah. When she set up, she moved the cushion for her. Yeah. And I was like, oh, they know.
It has to be set up because there's cameras. Why does no one think about this?
Me, Noelle, I don't think about this.
It's like she doesn't have a body cam on.
It ruins the illusion for me, you know?
Well, I'm sorry that I ruined it, but there is a whole entire camera crew.
I know. It just ruins it for me.
They're like, oh, Jenny's here with 8 camera crew men.
I can't believe
an extra
it.
Pillow. So they tell her to chant about her relationship.
Right. That's like when you tell me to cry about it.
I do tell you to cry about it. It's good.
Yeah. You're just like, cleanse, cry.
Cry it out.
Have you cried today, Noelle? Get upstairs and cry.
Cry it out. I tell all my friends that.
You do all the time. You're like, cry. You're like, I already cried 3 times today. Sorry, guys. Got you beat.
I'm good.
I need another case of tissues.
From Costco. Actually, BJ sells the Puffs Plus.
Oh, I know.
My nose.
I was on the phone with you in the aisle looking for the exact ones that you need.
I need the ones with lotion or else it chafes my nose.
Yes. Very sensitive Sally.
I do.
Here.
I have a sensitive nose. You know what? You get a cold or a runny nose and try to use Kleenex. It's like razor blades. I might as well just scrape the snot off my nose with a butter knife.
I'll use Scott's toilet paper if I have to. That's
so like you're going to blow your nose into your hands.
Yesterday we were in Whole Foods and I'm like, Tracey, do you need chicken? You're like, it's not organic. I'm fine.
Well, because Whole Foods really scams you because you would think that that's where you can get organic Bill and
You're
Evans.
right, though.
But no, because they want you to buy the Whole Foods brand of organic chicken. No thanks.
Oh, that actually makes sense. Okay.
I need the Bell and Evans brand of organic chicken. I don't know where the Whole Foods farm is.
Okay. I mean, I don't know where the Whole Foods farm is either.
Just saying. All right. So she meets with the priest.
Right.
She's talking to the priest. And I don't know if this is because I have some sensory issues. There is a ringing going on in the background while she's talking to this priest where I thought I was going to bleed from my ears.
I didn't even notice.
I would love for you guys to go back and watch the scene.
And you know what's so crazy is I watch, you know me, I rewatched these episodes 35 times. I watched this while I was getting ready yesterday and then after the shower and then again last night. And I didn't notice.
Noelle, this scene, I'm still not okay because of the noise in the background.
Okay.
It was like this, maybe it was just this high pitched noise that only Tracey's could hear.
Oh, like a dog whistle?
Yeah. There was a Tracey whistle going on in the background. I couldn't believe that I had to try to listen to what they were saying as my brain was bleeding.
Do you think someone was playing like an instrument?
They were doing a ring. They were doing either a bell or maybe one of the,
that thing, the swear. It looks like a mortar and pestle.
Yes. Like the pot.
Yes. I don't know what that does, but yes.
It's supposed to give like a calming aura.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. It makes me not well.
Yeah. She doesn't like background noise, guys. When you come over, I don't even have music playing in the back.
I mean, you could have music playing and that's all I could hear. I can't hear you talk then.
You can't hear dual. You can't hear two things.
I don't have two channels.
I know you don't. Like I couldn't vacuum and talk to you. You'd be like, my head's going to explode.
I can't even wash my hands and talk to someone because the running water blacks me out. I'm not kidding. Have you ever tried to talk to me while I was doing something else?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
You just don't hear me. I know.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I love when I go into a store and the checkout person has a mask on and they're behind a plexiglass window and there's music on and they're talking to me.
Try going to Dunkin' Donuts on Cross Bay Boulevard. That's what it's like.
I have no clue what
they got the whole order wrong because nobody can hear anybody.
No one could hear anyone. This is why every place should be like Panera, not taste like Panera, but they should be like Panera with the little ordering on the iPad.
That's such a good idea, though.
Thank you. It's like put in your own order. Thank you so much.
Right. Wawa originated that, I think.
Put in your own order and then check out yourself, and no one works here except for you.
Okay, I like that, but I don't want to work there.
I don't want to do self-checkout. Listen,
here.
If you guys want to hear more about how I feel about self-checkout, make sure you join the Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast, because I will tell you everything I feel about everything.
Oh, no, she's not lying either.
So this guy, this priest told Jenny that Harry. Now, when I say Harry,
yeah,
I know it's H-A-R-E, but I think of it as H-A-R-R-Y.
So do I always.
Yeah, like Harry Styles. Okay.
Like my lemon tree outside. His name is Harry.
Exactly. Ooh, maybe you should spell your lemon tree's name H-A-R-E.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, good.
I like that. Okay.
Harry Christina, maybe.
That's cute.
Okay, good. Krishna is going to change Sumi's family's mind, especially his mom.
Okay, but that's the thing. So this is where it gets a little culty for me.
Okay, and then she goes, "What's the catch? What do I have to give up?" And he says, "This is a quote. Ready? You don't have to give up anything in the beginning."
Famous words.
What?
Yeah. What does that mean in the beginning?
Why doesn't she ask?
Because she's not smart. She's just not.
Noelle.
Yeah, it's really weird. I feel like she's so excited about this. Yeah. And like, yeah, it's like she drank the Kool-Aid. She just did.
Well, she drank the Kool-Aid very specifically because she knows that this guy is not going to.
Right. But suddenly though, she was there and she's like, this is wonderful. And then I think as soon as she finds out she can't do it, she's like, I don't want to be a Hare Krishna.
Okay. So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna rules. They are vegetarians. They renounce the use of alcohol and drugs. Sex is allowed only for procreation within marriage.
That I know. Yeah.
Male devotees shave their head, leaving only a small tuft of hair called a sigka, a sign of surrender to their teacher.
Okay.
What? Like, yeah, that's a lot of stuff to give up.
All the guys in the train station are bald with like a little ponytail.
Yeah, with the little puff. The other thing is, I just feel like, why isn't Sumi? Oh, I guess because he's not a devotee. I
don't think he's a devotee of whatever serves him. He's an opportunist. Yeah. That's all.
He really is.
Maybe he was raised a Hare Krishna. I don't know.
Think so.
Well, he says when he was little, Hare Krishna was like a superhero. So it's like, is that, if you're say he was Hindu, is that what you think? You think of Hare Krishna? I don't know. I don't know really much about the religion.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Well, so she asked about, she's like, oh, so anyway, she's like, no, I'm like super into this religion. Like, I love it. I love
Right.
Harry.
Right.
He's been so good to me and my family. But since I'm such a good Harry guy,
right, I need a visa.
And he's like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, you have to work here all day long for 3, 5, or 10 years, probably.
Right. And that's still a maybe.
Yeah. And that's a maybe.
And it's like, but what did she expect exactly?
IDK.
Like,
I think that because that immigration lawyer was like, oh, we'll just say that you're a Hare Krishna devotee.
I know, but I just feel like it's like an MLM. You have to get people on your upline,
Right. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So she tells me the bad news.
Yeah.
And he says, this is another quote. That was the only thing to keep Jenny here.
Well, he says outright he's not going to choose marrying her over his parents. It's not going to happen.
To me, that's not what you said, though.
That's not what he said. That's the thing. He lured her under false pretenses so many times.
He is a liar.
Yeah, he is. But he's been a liar.
Well,
nothing new.
I don't like this.
Me neither.
Since you're listening to the show, I think it's safe to say that you love listening to podcasts. Well, you'll find a ton of binge-worthy podcasts, including ours on Amazon Music.
Ooh, all right.
Amazon Music has more than 10 million free podcast episodes to listen to. Like, you can listen to the hilarious podcast Smart List 1 week before everyone else and ad-free on Amazon Music.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, you're going to like this, Noelle. The breathtaking true crime podcast, Dr. Death Miracle Man, is available 2 weeks early on Amazon Music.
Oh, I love that.
But Amazon Music isn't just for listening to podcasts. They have thousands of music stations and top playlists to stream for free. And no matter what you're listening to, you can go hands-free with Alexa. If you're like me and want your music on demand and ad-free, you have to try Amazon Music Unlimited. That gives you unlimited access to over 75 million songs, as well as podcasts, music videos, and more. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song anywhere offline with unlimited skips. I love using Amazon Music. Noelle, you love using it.
All the time, especially while I clean my house. I have it playing.
True story. If you've never tried Amazon Music Unlimited, now's a great time. For a limited time, new customers can try Amazon Music Unlimited for free for 3 months. No credit card required. Just go to amazon.com/fiance. That's amazon.com/fiance to try Amazon Music Unlimited for free for 3 months. Amazon.com/fiance. Renews automatically. Cancel anytime. Terms apply.
Awesome.
Let's talk about Binyam and Ariella. So this is the day after Leandro comes.
Right. So it's still right in the beginning.
Binyam has to CrossFit about this.
He is angry, but he's scared. I feel bad for him.
He's flipping tires about Leandro.
Yeah, he is flipping tires. He's going to CrossFit over to Leandro's house later.
Ariella feels guilty about the way she broke up with Leandro. She only cares about him.
She has no concept of how upset Binyam is or how uncomfortable he is.
She doesn't, but in Ode to Binyam, she wears the same distressed jeans that he always wears.
Yes, she does.
And that was really nice. Then, so Binyam, not Binyam, Ariella and Leandro are together and they hug and she says, I always knew we were going to end up together. What?
What does that mean though?
Together in my house with my fiance and my baby?
Because I'd say you're not together now.
Her being pregnant changed everything. And that's all that changed anything.
Well, that's the thing. She left him and she met another guy. She was rebounding with Binyam. That's really what happened. And she's still in love with her husband.
Yes. So now there's a big rainstorm and Binyam and Leandro go to the gym. And I don't like Leandro, but I do like how he plays along with Binyam. Binyam takes him into this broken down room with kids mats on the floor that toddlers play on in daycare.
But he said he likes it.
And Leandro's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is great.
Right. It's like, oh, that's nice.
Like it was a state of the art gym.
Yeah. Very cute.
He's like, oh, I love primary colors.
I don't like Leandro's energy. I just don't.
Absolutely not. So he wants to ask about New Jersey. This is what Binyam wants to ask about.
Yes.
So They do a little boxing, they do a little training, some, and then all of a sudden he is choking out Leandro for funsies.
He's really choking him too.
But he taps out like 3 times.
Yeah, no, he just kept doing.
He's like, I'm sorry, mad. I couldn't hear you over the screaming.
He's like, I'm sorry, I was just really into it.
He said he can't control himself when he's training for boxing. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have a little bit of anger issues.
He said that Ariella begged him to come to Ethiopia because she's lonely and homesick.
Right. And she's in love with him. Mm-hmm.
Great. So Binyam is like, did you guys do sex in New Jersey? And he goes, don't worry.
I like that. He's like, what? I can't hear you. He's like, explain. I don't understand.
He's like, I'm sorry. I just, you know what happened? I think there was a bell ringing in the background.
Right. Uh-huh.
And I couldn't, what was that?
My mom's calling. I can't.
Repeat the question one more time, because I'm not sure that I heard it right. And I don't want to.
And he's like, you have nothing to worry about. And I would be like, that's not an answer.
He said, don't worry. You have nothing to worry about.
That's not an answer.
All right. So Binyam comes home and she's like pretending to try to make the bed. She can't make the bed.
Right. She's like, oh no, I was trying to impress you with my bed making skills.
You can't, you can't just wave out a blanket and make it flat on a bed.
No.
Okay. So now you see Ariella in the confessional.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new face.
Who dis?
What is that? What is
bad?
That?
It's bad is what
but they go back and forth from her old face to her new face.
Neither face is good.
One is different than the other.
They're very different from each other. Yes.
I honestly can't tell exactly what is different, but it's not this. It's almost like everything is different. Guys, make sure you go to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk on Facebook. Go into our group. I want to know what kind of work she got done.
Me too.
She has so many different faces.
She does the many faces of Ariella. Yes. She definitely has a few.
Binyam tells her that he asked Leandro about New Jersey.
Right.
Okay.
But then he says that he took it, I guess, as Leandro saying they didn't sleep together.
Yeah, well, that's not how I took it.
That's not how I took it. Actually, I took it as in they did sleep together.
Sure. So now they're going to have dinner.
Yes.
It's pouring out.
Yes.
And she's like, yeah, Binyam really created awkwardness.
Oh, Binyam created the awkwardness.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you know what? He's like, checkmate. I brought my my ex-girlfriend is coming.
Which is so funny. I mean, it's so see-through why he's doing this, but it's so cute.
It's also amazing. So they were together for 5 years.
Like in a serious relationship.
Yeah. So Ariel's like, he just invited his ex to get revenge.
Okay, maybe he did.
Yeah, you get to bring your ex. Why can't I bring my ex?
Right. Why can't everyone bring their ex? Maybe you could hook the exes up.
Leandro wants to know why they're together.
He wants to know why they're not together.
Why they're not together.
Him
yes.
and him and the ex. I mean, it's true because he's never spoken about it. We don't know.
And they're like, oh, Ariella's like, did he cheat on you? And she's like, well, I don't. Yo no sé.
She took a cue from Leandro.
Yeah. I don't. What is that in Jersey? What? Don't worry about it. What? Yeah, you have nothing to worry about.
You have nothing to worry about.
Ariella wants to know too. It's very uncomfortable.
Okay, that's the thing. It was so uncomfortable. It's like, I don't want to be here myself.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
It's very, very odd.
Right.
Noelle.
So he met his ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what happened. He met his ex, and the one from America. And he thought they were on a break, like Ross and Rachel.
Yes. He's like, I don't know what happened. They were on, I just, she hadn't called me in like 2 hours. And I was like, we're probably broken up. Right.
And meanwhile, she's like that she found out by seeing them holding hands. That made me feel terrible.
That's not good.
Terrible. No, that's so mean.
That is very, very not good. I did not like that.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Binyam has a lot of goals in his life.
Yes, he does.
And a lot of them are, about his fitness and health. And when it comes to being healthy, there's a lot of pressure out there to label foods like good or bad.
That's true.
But that just creates unnecessary dilemmas. Noom is here to change how we see food with a psychology-based approach that looks at what you eat, but also how you eat, instead of making you feel guilt or regret.
I love that.
Noom empowers you to keep going.
Okay.
Not everyone wants to be on a strict diet. do 2 days at the gym or drink questionable, drinks and protein shakes. Instead of trying to cram your life into someone else's idea of health, try Noom. Noom uses a psychology-based approach to find a healthier balance that's moldable to fit your life and as a result, more sustainable.
Ooh, okay.
Noom can help you achieve your goals like, eating more vegetables.
I need to eat more vegetables.
I got to tell you, I really do too.
Yeah.
I like to focus more on what we should be eating
instead of what we shouldn't.
Oh, 100%. Noom's cognitive behavioral approach helps you unlearn bad habits and better understand your relationship with food. And one size does not fit all. You can choose your goals and Noom will personalize a weight loss program for you. 80% of Noom users finish the program. Over 60% have stuck with their goals for at least a year.
I love that.
Start building better habits for healthier long-term results. Sign up for your trial at Noom.com/trash talk. That's Noom, NOOM.com/trash talk.
All right.
All right. Let's move on to
Ellie
and Victor. Okay. I think I hate them the most.
You hate them the most?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. I like to hate them the most.
Okay. Well, I will say out of all of them, I think maybe it's kind of like the realest storyline because it's the newest.
Yeah, but it's new to us.
I guess the thing is with this, I just felt like it was that her whole thing during the whole episode was all this. She just kept saying the same thing over and over again. That's kind of what bugged me about this episode. Yeah.
But I'm just saying in general, it's like, it's like, hello, Ellie.
The thing is, people thought it would be like Alina and Steven. Like Steven would be so easy to hate. It's Ellie and Victor are way more fun to watch.
They're more fun to hate.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So there's a storm. It turns into a category 5 hurricane overnight.
That's so scary.
The phones go out.
Mm-hmm.
At midnight, he said that he was heading to a shelter with his sister to a neighborhood called Bottom House.
Yeah, that doesn't sound terrifying.
That sounds like a gay bar. No?
It actually really does. Yeah, it does.
Oh my God. Are people going to start stealing my idea and start opening gay bars called Bottom House?
That's a really good idea. Like Black House, Bottom House, that. Oh, wow. I see. When I heard Bottom House, I was thinking like it was something underground.
Ooh, maybe that's what he meant, but that's not what I heard.
Okay. That's not what you heard. I know.
And then she goes to sleep.
Yeah, no big deal. Also, her kitchen, what a wreck. What a wreck.
Noelle, you cannot have open shelving if that's how you're going to keep it.
That's the problem. There's so much stuff. I mean, nothing is organized.
She really loves spices, though. She did tell us about this.
Listen, I love spices too, but come on, girl. That's a lot.
Yeah, but she travels with her cinnamon.
I know. She is the world-traveled cinnamon traveler.
Maybe she's a cinnamon dealer.
She might be a cinnamon dealer. She deals in sticks.
Now she's crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crying. She loves crying.
She does love crying. She loves worrying like this.
Yes. This is like her favorite. And I got to tell you, I also like worrying.
Tracey, you would fit into what she's doing right now.
So good. But the thing about me is on the other end of that is I don't care.
Well, that's the thing. You wouldn't really care what happened to him, but you would be like, my man is missing. Victor
is dead, maybe. And
you would have
Noelle.
all your friends over to tell them.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
But I would care 0%.
No. And then when you found out he was okay, you'd be like, all right.
Do I really have to go there now?
Now I have to go there.
Wouldn't it be a better story if he just got washed away? Like, no, saying
everyone in her life has been washed away.
No, I know. But like for me, that's what I would.
Yes, I agree.
Like I would love to have a pretend boyfriend that pretend dies.
That would be very good for you.
Because then I never have to see them.
Yeah, that is perfect for you.
And then I'd be like, we were really in love. We were about to get married the next day.
Like Pharaoh and Daddy Derek.
And then he got hit by a pirate ship.
Mm-hmm. And then that was it. He was lost at sea forever.
I mean, I don't know. I'll never stop looking though. I've been scuba diving.
I took all these lessons just to find him.
I mean, listen, is it just snorkeling? Yeah, but I just feel like he'd probably be closer to the surface,
Yes.
I mean, listen, am I only snorkeling in a pool? Yes.
Yes. But you never know.
You never know where he might turn up.
Yeah, you never know. A lot of water out there.
So
Mm-hmm.
then he says that he was at his other sister's house. This is what she says.
Right.
He was at his other sister's house. How many wink,
Wink, wink.
sisters does this guy have?
I think a few.
I think he was living with one of his sisters a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I thought she left the island though.
Yeah, she left the island. He banished her.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
He said, quote,
Mm-hmm.
our poor little house. I hope nothing happened to it.
I need more money.
And then he smiles. And you know, like when in the cartoon, when someone smiles and it goes ding.
Or how the Grinch smiles from like ear to ear. Yes.
And then there's like a flash of like, yes.
Like in their eye, the fleck in their eye. Yes.
Yes. He's like, I hope nothing happened to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we would need probably $10,000 to repair it.
We would
or
have
else
to rebuild.
we won't have anywhere to live.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could just go live with one of my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So her husband, both her
Died.
parents, and her
Yeah.
friend dead, all the way dead.
Dead. All of them. Dead.
DED, dead.
Dead. Dead.
This is Hurricane Iota.
Yes.
But don't worry, guys. Baba is okay.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm happy about that.
And she says, quote, there's no way to survive right now in Providencia.
Okay. But then let me ask you a question. Why does she need to fly out?
Because she was, yeah. That's why.
Nah. Okay. Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
But why is Hiromi not telling her, maybe don't go?
It's like she's running into a burning building where no one is.
Yeah, that it's the weird. You're putting yourself in the situation purposely.
She's going to the airport.
Yes.
And she
Mhm.
says, quote, this is the first step of moving. What? So you're going on vacation?
Yeah, she is going on vacation. She's left all of her spices, all of her
No
pots.
spices.
She didn't sell her house.
She's still working part-time shifts in the afternoons at the pizzeria.
Yeah.
She goes back and forth. She commutes.
Like she was saying she had to sell her stuff, but she didn't sell anything.
She's like, I know, I just can't think about that right now because Baba is in the eye of the storm.
Baba O'Reilly.
Baba is at the bottom of the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Baba.
She's not taking anything. He's homeless. So she's going to fly to Bogota.
Okay. Why? Like,
they have
that's the
good
part I'm
food.
trying to, I agree, but this is the part I'm trying to figure out. Why is she going? For what?
She's going to go try to find him. She's going to yell, Baba.
Yeah. She's going to go for a swim looking for him.
But he's not there.
Okay. So that's the thing. And she can't get to the island because nobody can get to the island because it's
But-
so seas.
But he's
rough
not on the
seas.
island, question mark?
I thought he was on the island.
He was on the island and someone said, well, what if he got off the island? And she's like, there would be no way.
Right. But she can't get to the island either.
But she also says he's not on the island.
Right. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
She needs to have some kind of tracking device in him. Okay. So she flies to Bogota and
Mhm.
Hiromi is crying in the airport.
Yes.
And she said him surviving is just such a miracle. Hiromi, shut up.
Also, Hiromi, sorry I was so harsh. Your man had another girl.
So
and
now-
you were telling her the truth. Now that
everything is
count?
fine. He didn't cheat anymore because it washed away. The cheat
I was
washed away in
just
the
gonna
hurricane.
say the hurricane washed away his sins. I was just thinking this.
Ooh, I like
Mhm.
that. I
It
like
did.
that.
Uh-huh.
So she flies from Seattle to Dallas, lands
Yes.
then Dallas to Bogota, and then
Yes.
she's gonna fly to the island of San Andreas in case he gets there.
Okay, but that's what I don't understand. The in case part. You think I would waste my time 2021 doing this?
Okay, but wait until he gets somewhere.
Right. Wait until he can
And he
contact
calls you.
Right. I don't understand.
So she gets to San Andreas, and
Yeah.
98% of Providencia is destroyed.
Yes. Mhm.
And so she texted him, and he did not get it. Oh, cool story.
Right. Okay. You think there was going to be Wi-Fi towers around?
You knew you couldn't. What?
Yeah.
So
I
what
don't-
is he supposed to do? Swim to San Andreas?
I don't understand what she's doing there. It's like she loves this. She loves
She
this.
loves it. Is Baba 2% of this island?
Yes.
Because 98% was destroyed.
Yes, he is the two.
Him and his sisters are the 2%.
Him and Astrid are the 2%.
This is so confusing.
I
I don't know. She seems like a very emotionally unhealthy person.
She is a lost puppy.
She's a lost puppy. She needs some therapy, Noelle.
You are right with this.
There is literally nothing better for her than to use BetterHelp online counseling because she can use it in Seattle, in Dallas, in San Andreas, in Bogota,
in the rain,
in the mud,
in Spain,
on the plane.
Ooh, I like it.
I don't think you could use it on the plane. I'm not going to lie to you.
I don't think you could use it on the plane either.
The service is available for clients worldwide. This is licensed professional counselors who are specialized in everything that you would ever need. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. You can video chat with your counselor. You can text with your counselor, and you could have a phone session with your counselor. It's so amazing. Anything that you share is confidential. It's professional, affordable. So many people have been using BetterHelp. They're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/fiance. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance. You could even talk about how hard it was to leave your spices at home.
Oh, that's a good subject.
Okay. Moving on to Kenny and Armando. I have one line of note about them.
Because nothing happened.
His daughter Cassie's coming to visit.
Yeah.
So he's going to go pick her up from the airport.
Right. And then she cries.
And then she cries. And then Kenny says that he's been hiding a very big secret from Armando.
Yeah, that he's homesick.
That he misses his kids.
Yeah.
He's like, I told Armando that my kids were dead to me, but little does he know, I actually love them.
I love them so much. Yeah, of course you love your kids. You're a single parent. You raised triplets. Of course you miss them. And you basically took care of your grandson also.
Right. And Cassie said that she's trying to keep the family together. He feels guilty, yada, yada, yada. There's a B-roll of stray dogs. And it's like, oh, there it is. Okay. I can't watch an episode without seeing some stray dogs.
Yep. You're right.
Thank God. All right. Evelyn and Corey, this is the most scripted I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you for saying that, because I'm watching this and I'm like, no chance is this real.
Okay. So she's showing her sister's wedding dresses. And then all of a sudden, Corey's like, aha.
I have a Dirty David's bridal bag for you.
And she's like, Dirty David's bridal bag? Let me see. And he's like, here's my sister's dirty ripped prom dress. Because I can't afford a real wedding dress. I can only afford a $60,000 wedding that we're going to throw for ourselves on a volleyball court that I bought.
Right.
On a parking lot.
On a square with sewage, on a sewage square. Basically.
We're going to have to take down the net, but I think that we could fit a lot of people on it. Or we could keep the net up and then we could have half of the ceremony. We could have the ceremony on one side and then we could have dinner on the other side.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Great. This is a joke.
Okay, but none of this is real. I don't even know if her sisters really hate him, to be honest.
She says something very funny, though.
What does she say?
She says, quote, some cables in Corey's brain are not connected properly.
She's not wrong. He is getting much more and more annoying, and she's just playing up the villain role. That's all it is.
Like his voice.
I don't like him much more than I don't like her.
Okay, same. So she's going to go dress shopping with her sisters, Lesby and Lipsy.
Yeah.
She tries on this dress that looks like curtains.
That's the stupidest dress I've ever seen. Not only, obviously, it doesn't fit her, but it's just a stupid dress.
Very bad dress. It's like a bed sheet combined with a curtain.
She should be holding like a candelabra.
It's not, but it's not even that nice.
No, it's like I don't know. I just feel like I think of like Haunted Mansion, Dead Bride. Wearing something
but
like
not
this.
I mean, when I think of Haunted Mansion Dead Bride, I think of something elaborate and beautiful.
Yeah, this is just not good.
I think I like the prom dress better.
I like the prom dress would look better on her.
Why didn't she try it on?
Why didn't she try it on?
Oh, I want her to try it on.
Because I bet it would look so good on her. She's got a great body.
I'm like, that dress isn't even bad.
It's not bad. I mean, I don't know. She also wants him to spend that money, honey. She does. She's like, if I'm going to get married to this moron, he's going to spend a lot of money on it.
Why don't you get a house that has a kitchen on the inside?
No, she likes where she lives.
Okay,
she likes the rusted pots outside.
Also, she doesn't want to marry Corey because she doesn't want to be with him for the rest of her life.
Right.
And then she tells her sisters about Jenny in Peru.
Yes, his girlfriend. He was introducing her as his girlfriend.
No. See, the thing is,
okay.
something that you don't know because you're not bilingual like I am.
Okay, explain.
Okay, let me explain to you. Okay, so en español,
Yes.
novia
Mhm.
es en inglés girlfriend.
Right.
Okay, en español, amiga
Mhm.
es en inglés friend.
Okay.
Novia y amiga
Mhm.
sounds the same.
She's trying to say, I think she's trying to say in English, it sounds the same. Like you could be a girlfriend or a girlfriend, like a girlfriend, a female friend, or
Yeah.
a girlfriend,
Yeah,
you know,
very
romantic
it's just
friend.
yeah, like
Uh-huh.
just very confusing. So no,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I mean, listen, did he sleep with her and was she his girlfriend? Yes, but that's
Yes.
not the point. The point
But that's
is
not what he meant.
it was lost in translation.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, so she
Mhm.
has a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So the secret is number one, she doesn't want to marry him because she doesn't want to spend the rest of her life with him.
Yes.
And the other part of the secret is that she already married him.
Okay, I have to tell you that caught me off guard. I'm like, they got married a year ago?
So why are we doing this?
Why are we then that's how you know this isn't real. What the hell is happening here? I thought she was gonna say she was pregnant. I swear I thought she was gonna say she was pregnant.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Like
but
that's why she's forcing herself to get married or something.
they got married at a port in Ecuador.
Yeah, which is so it's like why are we doing this?
It's right by the Galapagos Islands.
Oh,
It's a port. It's a port to the
we have
to
a
the
friend who
Galapagos.
went to the Galapagos Islands.
We do.
Mhm.
It's a really beautiful Guayaquil, I think it's called.
That looks nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. That's where you get married to someone, especially when you know you don't want to marry them and you don't want to be with them forever.
Yes, you actually don't even respect them.
Guess what, Evelyn?
What?
If you've already married Corey, then you can't get more married.
Right.
So just do this one if you want the party.
Right. That's the thing. Or just have a party.
Okay, well, let's talk about a real party. Steven and Alina.
Okay.
They're moving to Turkey tomorrow.
I know it came by so fast.
So now Masha is Alina's friend, meets up with Alina in her mom's furniture store. And Alina's like, oh, thank you so much for coming. And Masha walks in and she closes the gates on her.
Okay. She closes the gates to the dungeon downstairs.
She's like, come downstairs. I have a proposition for you.
Yeah.
So Masha's like, what's up, Alina? And she's like, have you ever seen Maury Povich? And she's like, what?
I need you to be the sexy decoy.
She's like, sexy decoy? Nastia and Nastia.
Yes, Nastia.
And Julia are going to be so jealous that Masha got picked as a sexy decoy.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't know who Masha is.
Why can't
she
create a fake profile and catfish him herself?
That's what I don't understand.
Or use Masha's picture.
How do you, and you know what? I know that you should always trust your friends, but like, how do you know your friend's not going to be a scummer?
But also, just do it yourself so you don't have to keep asking Masha. What do you say? What do you say now? What do you say now?
Yeah, it's weird.
So stupid. I love these couches. The purple acid wash couch that they're sitting on. I need this couch.
I know. It's super cute.
Can I send away for it?
Probably. You should write to Alina. Be like, tell me about this couch.
Hello, Alina.
Hello.
I will be your sexy decoy. Thank you very much for asking. In return, I would like one purple acid wash couch sent to New York City. Do you know New York City?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Masha never did this kind of experiment before.
I like it.
Well,
I
what's
know.
going on here?
Tracey, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, again, I don't know what's real and what's not real. Is this real? Is this really happening?
They're so immature.
That's the thing. And it's like, this is not the right way to go about it.
They're so amateur.
But here's the thing. If they're doing it the day before you move to Turkey, you should have done this like a month ago.
She's going to write to him in Russian.
Yeah. Right. So you don't think that kind of gives something away?
Now, the other thing is Eastern European women are always so business casual.
Tracey, they're always business casual. It's like they're going to the office.
They are ready for a job interview at the drop of a hat.
They are. They're ready to make you an appointment.
Their entire life is a job interview.
Mm-hmm. It's
okay,
true.
So now he's packing right on his end.
Right.
And he's like, hey, mom, I want to eat some snacks. I want to go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. And she's like, well, get in the car instead.
Right. But I like that. And they're like, okay, he's going to be late because he's Steven.
He said that he feels like a phoenix rising from the fire.
Okay. But it's like, I get it. He's like very silly, but I guess it bothers me because like it just doesn't feel genuine. I don't know.
He's a moron.
Yeah. Right. He's like a meathead, but without being a meathead.
Without all the fun parts of a meathead.
That's what he's missing. He's missing
like a cheesehead.
Meat. He's a cheesehead. He's missing the fun meat.
He really is. So annoying. All right. Well, Noelle.
Tracey.
Make sure if you're listening to this podcast, you're giving us a 5-star rating, an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. Join Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. And follow us on Instagram. We're at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Also, tell one friend about us. Don't tell too many people. This is exclusive.
Tell one friend that you know likes 90 Day Fiance.
We already have millions of listeners. We just need a few more, not too many more.
Like 1,000,005.
Yes, 1,000,005 listeners we're going for. Also, you can follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter, and you can follow Noelle at Noe Girl. Thank you so much for listening to this episode and everything that we talked about. All the products down in the show notes. Check it out.
Show notes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.